Hey guys, being Dave. It's 1:30, 2024. So I know I haven't done a video in a while. You guys left comments. Thank you for that. I mean, I appreciate you being concerned about my health and concerned about me and all this stuff. I'm still going through it. It's been hell. I haven't shaved. I'm sorry for that. Haven't shaved. um, but I'm still going through it. What they like to do is they like to make me throw up. They like to make me throw up. So I threw up 7 days in a row. They gave me 2 days off. They made me throw up 4 days in a row. They gave me 2 days off. I haven't thrown up since Sunday, and today is Tuesday. So it's been a couple days since I thrown up. But this is what they do. You don't shower, you don't shave, you don't brush your teeth. You're in bed throwing up all day long. You smell. You need a shower. You need to change your clothes and all that stuff. And that's what I go through on a weekly basis. Why am I getting so hard? Why am I getting so hard from the past 19 months? I don't know. Are they threatened by me? Am I a threat? Is this going to come out? I will tell you some news here in a little bit. There's some news here in a little bit, you guys. Good news for us. But is this guy threatened by me? Are they threatened by me? Am I a threat? Is this why I'm getting hit so hard? I really don't know why I'm getting hit so hard. I've never been tortured like this before. Thank you. I mean, I can't thank you enough, you guys. You're worried about me. Thank you for that, you guys. I'm hanging in there. I did go see my nurse practitioner a couple weeks ago. She wanted to send me to gastro. I went to gastro. They want to put a tube down my stomach, and they want me to do this test. They want me to do this test that's 4 hours long, you guys. They want me to do this test that's 4 hours long, where they make you eat something. Apparently, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know if they do it. What's that called? Ultrasound, and they look at. So they give you something to eat, and then they do an ultrasound to see how the food is digesting in your stomach. Oh, maybe that's making you throw up. Oh yeah. And all stuff. So it's 4 hours long. They give you something to eat. They check it once an hour for 4 hours. It's like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So, we're not doing that test. We're not gonna do that test. The nurse called me up yesterday, and she's like, okay, this is the test. It's 4 hours long. They want to give you something to eat and see if you can keep it down and see how your stomach is digesting the food and all this stuff. It's like, I'm not doing that. I told her, I said, if I have a good day, I don't eat anything after 5 or 6 o'clock at night. I wake up. There's nothing in my system. I'm not eating during the day. When I throw up, I'm not eating during the day. There is nothing in my system but water and acid from my stomach. So I drink a lot of water, you guys. So I'm throwing up a lot of water to make me dehydrated. Um, if they want to do it, if they want to do um, if they want to hit me hard, they can make the acid from my stomach throw up, and I'll be throwing up acid from my stomach. It's actually burning my throat. They can make that happen if they want to. If they want to hit me hard, they will do that. So I'm not going to do this test and all this stuff. And my nurse practitioner doesn't know what to do. She's like, we tried everything except the gastro. You know, to send you over to gastro and have them check your stomach. Well, they want to stick a tooth down my throat and check my stomach. Well, guess what? No. They get to our doctors and they get to our nurses and all that stuff, you guys. They really do get to these people, okay? So, guess what? I can't even get in until July. July 3rd. They want to check my stomach on July 3rd. That is what? 7 months out? They're backed up for 7 months. Are you sure about that? They're backed up for 7 months. So, obviously that's not going to happen either. The thing is that my perps, you know, okay, so before my program, if you'd go to the hospital, they'd find a problem, give you medication, and the targeting would stop. It doesn't happen like that anymore. You guys. Now this guy keeps on targeting you. Like they found some E. coli in my system. They gave me antibiotic and all this stuff, and they thought that would solve the throwing up and all this stuff, and it would stop. Well, this guy doesn't stop. He's not stopping for anybody. He's not stopping for the CIA, the FBI. No, I mean, he's not stopping for anybody. He's not stopping for the nurses, doctors. He's not stopping for anybody. He's gonna make you throw up until they make him stop or they kill him. You know, until they kill him. You know, and so that's what's gonna happen. So I'm still going through it. I'm going to the doctors. Why am I going to I don't know why I'm going to the doctors. Basically, I'm going to the doctors for blood work. I want to make sure my kidneys are still functioning. I want to make sure I'm not dehydrated. I want to make sure my blood levels are level. My potassium is on the lower side. I got to get potassium pills. I'm waiting till payday, till the 1st, and then I'll get potassium refilled. Which is more money, you know, and all this stuff. And I got lots of bills to pay. The hospital sent me a bill for almost $400. I can't. How am I gonna pay $400? I'm on SSI. I can't pay $400, so I'll have to make payment arrangements with them in order to pay for all this stuff. I thought it would cost more, but $400 I can handle that because I did have a CAT scan. I ended up in the ER and all this stuff, and so we'll get that paid off. I also have care credit. But I just went to the doctor last week. I went to the specialist last week. She wasn't a doctor. She was a PA, a physician's assistant. And she wants to do all this stuff with me. The truth is that nobody knows what to say. They don't know what to say. You're throwing up every other week. You're throwing up for 7 days. You get 2 days off. You're throwing up for 4 days. I mean, this is ridiculous. This guy is an asshole. He's gonna go to prison for the rest of his life. I'll tell you a little something in a little bit here. But I seen something on the news today that could work for us, you guys. And this could come out and stuff. So that's what's going on with me. I'm still going through it. I haven't thrown up in 2 days. I went to Subway. Subway refreshed their menu and all that stuff. I got a sandwich. It was $12. It was over $13. It was over $13. And then they ask if you want to leave a tip. Well, I felt bad, so I left a 15% tip. I don't know how much is that? It's like $1.50 tip. So, I mean, I paid for a sandwich, you guys, a foot long, and I paid almost $15 for a sandwich, and there was like that much meat on it. It was all lettuce and tomatoes and cucumbers, and can you believe that? Wow, Subway is expensive. Arby's is expensive. You go to Arby's and you get a roast beef, a little roast beef sandwich, and you get fries and a drink, and it's $10. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I could have went up to Applebee's and eat unlimited shrimp and ribs for $15. With a drink, it would cost a couple more dollars more, but I could have went up there and ate all night long. So, it's crazy. I mean, I didn't realize how expensive Subway was. I mean, if you get a Philly cheese or something, it's like $13. $13 for a sandwich? I mean, can you believe that? I do want to say they got to the girls at Subway. In my program, they bang and all this stuff. The girls banging, young girls, 16, 17 years old, banging, they're banging on the counter, banging the mayonnaise thing on the counter and all this stuff. They did get to them, and that's what they'll do. They'll go to Subway, they'll go to Arby's, they'll go to the liquor store if you get tobacco and all stuff, and they will get to these people. So that's what's going on with me, you guys. Thank you so much. If you're concerned about me, if I'm throwing up, I'm in bed, you guys. I'm in bed for a week. I don't shave, I don't clean myself, I don't change my clothes. I'm in bed for a week. Sick. It's so sick that I'm this far from going to the hospital. Everyone is telling me to go to the hospital, get fluids, because they're worried about me being dehydrated. So they're like, well, maybe you should go to the ER and get fluids anyway, and have you admitted, and have me admitted and get fluids, because I've been throwing up so much. And that could be an option this week. It could be an option next week. The bottom line is that they're costing my insurance about $30,000. They're costing me over almost $2,000 out of pocket for all this stuff, because this guy doesn't want to stop making you throw up. So the one good thing I want to talk about, the good thing I want to talk about is that I was watching CNN today, and Elon Musk, they were talking about Elon Musk. His company put a chip in someone's brain. Now this is for good. They put a chip in someone's brain, and they couldn't move his limbs. Now he's hooked up to AI, computer, brain computer interface. So he's hooked up. The patient is hooked up to AI. so he could walk, so he could move his limbs from that chip and through AI. So they had an expert on there. They had an expert on there, you guys. Okay, now this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable what they said on CNN. So they had a neuroscientist on there. Now they asked her a couple questions, and there's a couple other companies that kind of did this and stuff. She talked about there was a guy that was paralyzed. They put a chip in his brain, and he had AI computer attached to his back in a backpack, and he was able to walk. So I gotta pause it, you guys. I'm sorry.